Welcome, what's good? Wednesday, December 20th, 2023, week 51, vlog 51. What's good? Penultimate vlog of the year. Woo, 51 weeks. I feel like I've done that every now and then. I feel like now it's relevant. If I am to go, wow, 51 weeks, look how far we've come. But I feel like I've been doing that probably every week, every couple of weeks at least. I'll quote the number of the week and reflect and be like, wow, we've come so far. Which takes away when I do it now, I suppose. I should have saved that, shouldn't I? Oh well, it's what it is. Welcome, what's good? Yeah, 51. What have I got to tell you? I had a gig last week. I performed last Friday. It was my first stage show. I mean, technically it's the third time I've performed since I've come back to England, but the first time was it wasn't really a performance gig, it was like an arts event, and I had to take my own mic and mic stand. It was it was a paid gig. They asked me to come through and they didn't really have any equipment, so I had to take my own. I was eager because I hadn't performed in England for so long. I was really hyped to do it. But yeah, it was a weird gig because it was just, I was kind of on the floor space in an art gallery, so it wasn't really what I'd call a stage show. Then, a few weeks or a month back or so, I did an open mic in a little bar in a quiet room, and again, that was just in the back room of a bar. And when I tried to use the mic, the distortion on it, for the size of the room, it wasn't needed, so I just left the mic to the side and I played my beats and I just rapped over the top of the beats in the room and everyone could hear me perfectly fine. So again, I wouldn't really class that as a proper stage show. But on Friday, I went to the venue, there was a stage, a raised stage from the audience, there was a proper sound system, there was a mic, my man sat on the sound desk, so I call that a proper stage show. And that's what I did on Friday. And it was really nice. I really liked it. I remembered that's my drug. Being on stage is my drug, and I feel so much better after doing it. Even though, technically, it was kind of a dead gig. I mean, the room was kind of quiet. A few friends of mine came, a few people came with me or to support me and all that. But aside from that, there wasn't really many people in there. Maybe there were about 10 people who came with me or for me, and then the rest of the venue, there was probably only a little more than that, including the staff. So it wasn't a big crowd, which was a shame because I would have loved to rock a big crowd. But I feel like I'm at this point now where when I perform, I'm really good at just doing it for me, which makes the show better. There was definitely a time in the past where if I was performing to a small room, I'd feel kind of uncomfortable and it would affect my performance, because when the crowd is bigger, I just always got the buzz off it. I could always vibe off that and I felt like I performed better the bigger the crowd. But yeah, I found this ability now to switch myself off. I think I've come to this point of realization that what I'm doing is for me, and I'm doing it because I need to and I enjoy it. And I can do that. I can do it for me and let other people enjoy it. The funny thing is, it's if I stress, it's worse. So the more relaxed I am, the better I am. It's just trying to keep that relaxed state when you're trying to perform, which is fine actually, because performing is kind of straightforward. You prep your material. I don't have any problem with stage fright, which is really weird because I have so much anxiety, but I have no problem standing on stage in front of thousands of people. It does not bother me at all. But where was I going with that? There was a point that I was really happy to make and I've just lost it. No. Well, either way, I feel comfortable on stage and I think I want to do more of that. I really do. It kind of cheered me up. It's the best I've felt. I feel like it woke me up. And I wonder, is that why I've had such a bad year? Is it because I've not been performing? It's kind of validating, it's exciting, it's the thing I love doing. I always described it as my drug. Like the feeling you get from being on stage is like you can't top it. And I got that again, and it was like so alien yet familiar. And I just left feeling like I need to do this more. I need to perform more. So that's what I'd like to do. It'd be nice if some of you could come, actually. Big up everyone who came through. Because I really think like, I don't think I'm the same as I was. So I think if you saw me perform a long time ago, I don't think I'm the same person I was anymore. I think you'd be surprised. Anyway, yeah, there was a little video made. Big up K Steels. He came through, he bought his camera. I've already shared some of the photos he took on socials. God, he's ridiculously good for that thing. And he filmed a video of the new song. So I've got this footage of the live show, and I think I'm gonna drop it this year. I'll drop it this year. I don't know when exactly, but I will have that for you. Big up K Steels, man. Yeah, it was a nice gig, and I don't know what else to tell you about it. Support your local art scene, support your live performances. At the same time, I get it, because I don't know, a lot of people talk about how the scene has changed since COVID, how the live music scene has changed, and I get it. It must have, because there's a cost of living crisis, and even though the gig was free, okay, it's a free gig, but nothing's really free. I mean, you're gonna have one drink. You want to have a beer, you know, £6. £6, you could probably get a meal for that. If you're worried about money, then yeah, you want to spend £6 on a meal rather than a beer. But then, you know, you're looking at transport. Meal and transport alone is more money than some people can afford to part with just to go out and watch somebody on stage, you know, so I get that. Plus as well, people have other issues, health issues and stuff, and so I never want to ask people for stuff, because everyone's getting squeezed so badly already. I mean, even to watch this, you probably had to go through some adverts, and if you go on Spotify, then you have to listen to adverts and all that stuff unless you pay the premium. And I feel like everyone in the world is getting squeezed for money so constantly, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to contribute to it. But I still want to do what I love. So I'm gonna do what I love, and I'm gonna try my very hardest not to squeeze people for money, because I don't think it's fair. So I don't want to contribute to the problem and disguise it as me doing you a favor. It's like, I want to make the music I love, and I want to be me, and I hope you can engage with it, and I hope you can enjoy it. I never want to squeeze you for money. I never want to ask you for anything. I just hope that what I do doesn't affect you in a negative way. Let's go with that, and let's not bubble anymore, because I don't want to just repeat old ground, and I might have done that already, I'm not really sure. So yeah, it was a great gig. I really enjoyed it. Got me reconsidering life, got me wondering if I can stay here rather than drop off the map again. It's early days and I don't know. I've got one thought, one plan that could result in me staying in England, so I'm going to pursue that, and I'm going to see. And I still don't know. Every door's still simultaneously open and closed, so I'm still in limbo. But I've got a little ray of light in one direction, which is new. I never had that before, so that's good. I think it's positive. I think it's okay for now, anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. We've got Christmas and New Year coming up. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not much of a festive person, so I don't normally address it. But I like that everyone's a little bit happier. That's what I do like about it. Even if you don't celebrate it, or if you don't have like the atmosphere around you, if you don't have the people in the atmosphere around you to make things Christmassy, then I think you can at least appreciate that the majority of people in your life are having a good day, and that's good, right? That's good. The day a year that a lot of people they're just happier than usual. I'll take that. So yeah, Christmas, then you get that dead period in between Christmas and New Year, where the world kind of stands still, on our side anyway, or it feels like it does. And then people throw themselves back into January. So yeah, before you see the calendar day end in 2024, we've got another 2 songs for you. This week's song it's untitled, but I'm quite proud of it. I think it's quite nice. I think it's just check it. I think it's nice, And I think the last song's nice. And thank you for the response on the song Just Gone. Did I say it already? K Steels came to the gig, took some amazing photos. Big up K Steels all day. He's ridiculously good with that machine points. He took some photos and he recorded a live video of the first performance, because I gave an exclusive performance at the gig of Tongue Twister, last week's song, the English and Mandarin one. So that was the first time I ever performed it. Nobody in the room apart from Juxta had heard it, so me and Juxta were the only ones who knew it, and I delivered that, and K Steels filmed it, and he sent me a video, a ridiculously high quality looking video that I'm going to share as well before the year is over. So stay tuned for that. So there'll be that, and we have 2 more songs, both of which I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of Tongue Twister as well. Thank you for the response on it. And I hope you like the next 2 that we're going to end the year out with. I mean, my workload's eased up. Juxta's still grafting. So big up Juxta. It's nearly over, bruv. We're nearly there. That's it. Take care, be good. Enjoy your festive period. Love to you and yours. To those who can't be with us and to those we can't be with. Bless. Be good.